The ocean is vast, mysterious, and unforgiving. It covers more than 70% of our planet, yet we've explored less than 20% of it. Beneath those endless waves lies a history of tragedies, mysteries, and disappearances that defy all explanation. These aren't shipwrecks we've found or cases we've solved. These are vanishings where entire vessels, crews, and even islands have been swallowed by the sea, leaving behind only questions. One of the strangest happened in 1872, the Mary Celeste. A brigantine merchant ship found adrift in the Atlantic, perfectly intact, her cargo untouched, but every crew member gone. There were no signs of struggle, no damage from storms, no distress signals. The captain's log ended abruptly. Plates of food still sat on the table, as if the crew had simply stood up and walked off into the air. To this day, no one knows why they left, or where they went. Then there's the SS Waratah, often called the Titanic of the South. In 1909, this massive passenger liner vanished off the coast of South Africa without sending a single distress call. Search parties found nothing, no wreckage, no lifeboats, no survivors. It was as if the ship had been erased from existence. Some blame rogue waves. Others think of supernatural forces, pointing to eerie passenger accounts of unsettling feelings before departure. In 1925, the SS Cotopaxi, a cargo ship sailing from Charleston to Havana, disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle. For decades, nothing was found. Then, almost a century later, the wreck was discovered, far from where it should have been. Some divers claim there's evidence it drifted far longer than a sinking ship should. Which raises the unsettling question: did it sink right away, or did it wander the seas unmanned for years? Not all disappearances are old. In 2007, the Kaz II, a modern catamaran, was found drifting off the coast of Australia. The boat was in perfect condition, engine running, GPS working, food set out for a meal, but her 3 crew members were gone. Authorities were baffled. Theories ranged from freak waves to sudden accidents, but none explained why all 3 vanished without leaving any sign of struggle or even falling overboard at the same time. And sometimes, the disappearances happen under our very eyes. In 1933, the SS Kamloops sank in Lake Superior, taking her crew with her. When divers finally reached the wreck decades later, they found something unsettling: the preserved body of a crewman, still floating inside the ship, perfectly intact due to the freezing water. But here's the strangest part. Divers swear they've seen him moving from one compartment to another, as if still walking the corridors of his doomed vessel. The sea doesn't give up her secrets easily. For every mystery solved, a dozen more emerge. Perhaps some of these disappearances have rational explanations: storms, piracy, human error. But others feel like the ocean itself reached up and claimed them. When you stand on a quiet shore and look out at that endless horizon, remember, somewhere out there, ships are still vanishing. And sometimes, they vanish without leaving even a ripple behind. If you're fascinated by mysteries that science still can't explain, the ocean has more than enough to keep you awake at night. Subscribe for more chilling stories, real-life vanishings, and deep-sea enigmas. And remember, the ocean always keeps something for herself.